This is Bill Reed at the Bluefield Coal and Mining Show. And with me is Bob Ramsey, who is the president and CEO of the Bluefield Mining Show, and Jeff Disibbio, who is the president and CEO, Chamber of Commerce of the two Virginias.
Yes, sir.
Jeff, the coal industry has a long association with Bluefield.
It does, yes, sir.
It's all started in the 1812 or thereabouts with the discovery of the Pocahontas seam, I believe. Tell us about that.
So the biggest advent to coal being such a predominant factor in our area is mostly because of its affiliation with the railroad system. So southern West Virginia, as everyone knows, is rich in met coal as well as other forms of coal. We have some of the best coal in the world, and the truth is, it all came through the Bluefield rail yard for a lot of years, and it still does to some extent. And because of the rail yard there, we saw a lot of the folks who would be working in the coal system or the coal industry would relocate here, be residents here. As a matter of fact, Bramwell, which is just south of Bluefield but still carries the Bluefield zip code, was at one time the home of more millionaires per capita than anywhere in the United States. And that was strictly due to the coal barons that lived here during the time, that were all affiliated with the coal seams that were coming out of southern West Virginia. So it's a combination of the fantastic coal that we had here, as well as the Norfolk and Southern, or Norfolk and Western back then, rail system.
And you have people in your team working so hard at this show. Tell us about the Chamber team that work on the coal show.
I can't say enough about the folks that we have, and it's almost entirely volunteers. So we have Debbie Maynard, who is really the 4'10" ramrod that spearheads everything, and she has been just invaluable. So this is my first actual coal show from the inception. I volunteered for several years at these events, and I'll tell you, Debbie is an absolute gem to have, and she is absolutely invaluable to make this happen. She knows every person that walks through the door. She has affiliations with almost every coal industry business that's out there. She stays abreast of everything through all the coal mining news magazines and others, Coal Zoom, all the others that are affiliated. So we really couldn't pull it off without her. But we have a tremendous number of volunteers who've been doing this for many, many years now. I'm probably the baby of this group. Bob is probably not too terribly far behind me, even though he's participated for years. But we've had gentlemen who are coming and helping set up the electrical and everything else, and they've been doing it for 20, 30, 40 years now.
And the Bluefield Coal and Mining Show has a big financial impact on the area, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So the small town that we're in, the small area, we have what we have, but this brings a great influx of cash and capital to not just bring focus to the area, but it also has the ripple effects with everything else that's here as far as the economy. So we fill up basically all the hotels, all the bed and breakfasts. We fill up the restaurants. We have a significant impact. I think it'll take a little while to get the study done, but a few years ago we were looking at approximately a $5 million impact to the area, and that was over the 5-day span. So with the price of money right now, I think we may be getting close to tipping $10 million of impact for the region. So that's incredible for us right now.
Thank you very much, Jeff.
Thank you, sir.
Bob, this is your second Bluefield Coal and Mining Show. What are your thoughts on opening day?
It's a big opening day, an exciting day. We're excited to have you and Coal Zoom here helping us do our interviews. We're happy to help all the volunteers that have come around. It's just a tremendous group effort, and as Jeff described to Debbie, we can't say enough nice things about her. We're so excited at the ribbon cutting to give her a Lifetime Achievement Award, which is the highest honor that our show can offer, and we're just really excited that we could do that and actually pull off a surprise. We pulled off quite a surprise on her. So Kyle did a great job helping us get through it, and it was a wonderful experience to present that.
Indeed. And we also had a great breakfast, didn't we?
We had a very nice breakfast, and you as well as Mr. Stetson did a wonderful job with bringing us a lot of statistics, a lot of information about the current situation in the markets. We know it's a wild time for the coal markets and a wonderful time for the coal markets. So it was very good to hear both of you speak, and Mr. Stetson was an impressive speaker. Thank you for helping us arrange him to come to the show.
And we have 165 exhibitors from 5 countries. That's great, isn't it?
That is wonderful. Love to see that international influence here in the Bluefields. It's wonderful to have 165 of those vendors back in here. They're excited to be here. There's a lot of excitement within their industries, within their niches of the industry. They're seeing lots of orders and backlogs. There are supply chain issues, as we've all known, but the backlog is there, and coal seems to be strong for the foreseeable next few years.
And you can tell that coal prices are strong by the smiling faces.
That would be true for me and many other of the vendors, yes.
Now, I believe you wish to talk about the Thursday night event.
Correct. We have added a last-minute addition to help support a lot of our exhibitors that are here. Jeff had a great idea to form an event that's a pig picking and a football night down at the baseball park. That's actually Bluefield at Charles A. Peters Park. The founder of this coal show is also named at the baseball park. And we'll have some live music. I've actually twisted my brother's arm into coming and playing some blues and some Johnny Cash. And I think from 6 till about 7:30 or 8 o'clock when the football starts, we're going to have some music, have a little fun, have a relaxed evening on Thursday evening, and then do a little football.
And with all the exhibitors here, I've no doubt you've taken the chance to talk to many of them. How, after speaking with them, how do you see the future of the coal industry?
I see there is a rocky future as we've seen in the past. It's really a tumultuous industry, up and down, many difficulties that we've had in the past, both regulatory and driven by the economics of gas, alternate fuels. But coal does have a really important place as the base load of America. So I think it'll be around for a long time, even with some of that regulatory pressure. And right now, because of the upset in the world economy situation and what Mr. Stetson so eloquently described, it's here and it's priced very attractively for the moment.
And the Bluefield Coal and Mining Show will also be around for a long time.
Yes, sir. That is our plan, is to make sure that we've been handed the bones of a very, very good show and tasked with carrying it on. And, we're excited to do that. Jeff and I work together well as a team. We have a lot of support people, including my son, Ben, that you met earlier, a lot of the support staff from Jeff's office, and these volunteers. We can't say enough about the passion of the volunteers and the long-standing effect that they've had here at the show.
Well, Bob and Jeff, thank you very much indeed for speaking to us. This is Bill Reed reporting live at the Brush Fork Armory Civic Center in Bluefield, West Virginia, at the Bluefield Coal and Mining Show.